If you've ever been given foreign language footage to work with, then Transcriber Translator is the app for you. You drop in your foreign language audio, it transcribes it, and then translates it into a language you can understand. It outputs SRT files, which are the subtitle files used in Adobe Premiere Pro and other apps, that you can drop back into your timeline and start editing immediately. This app is called Transcriber Translator, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. It will transcribe your audio and then translate it into another language. It does this using the 11 Labs API for the transcription, which supports up to 100 languages with really high accuracy, much better than Adobe Premiere Pro's models. And then it uses Claude or Gemini to do the translation. Why is this even worth doing? The reason it's worth downloading this app and using it, even if you use it just for free, is that 11 Labs is a model that I'm using behind the scenes to do the transcription. Now, on their free account, they will give you 12 minutes of free transcription through the website, but 2.5 hours of free transcription if you use the API. So to use the API, you need to have a front end to be able to access it. This is what Transcriber Translator is going to do for you. So how does it work? This is some Spanish language audio. Drop it in here. It defaults to translating it to English, but you can then choose which languages you would like it to translate to. So if I want it to translate to French and German as well, you can also add custom languages. So if there's a specific language you want it to be translated into, then you can add them in here. So you just click add and then you type in the name of the language. Maybe I want it to be in Danish. And now I can choose that alongside things like Klingon if I want to. So it's going to output all of these files when it's done. So I can press save. You can see it's all set up here. And then I just press start queue. So it's still working its way through the translation. So now I have some Danish SRTs. There are 57 of them in there. Let's check the same one here, 57. The Klingon has come back as whatever that is. And the Spanish is there too. And all of the blocks are there. The only limitation with this is that you can only upload a 1 gigabyte audio file. That's the limitation of the 11 Labs API, but that would give you an insanely long amount of audio. The audio quality doesn't need to be super high for it to work. If you just throw an SRT file into it, say the Spanish SRT, and I want to have that be translated into other language, say maybe French and German, or a custom language, select it, and now it's going to output these files when it is translated. How long everything takes depends on how long the files are, how big the files are. The Gemini API only gives you a certain amount of free tokens every day, so if you're trying this a lot and then it stops working, then you might have run out of free tokens. There's a solution to this. Just upgrade to the paid version of Transcriber Translator, and then you can use the paid tiers from 11 Labs, Google Gemini, and Claude. This will give you the option to have unlimited transcription and translation.